Hi, Sunshines. This is our last book today, called The White Cat and the Monk. Jo Ellen Bogart wrote the words, and illustrations are by Sydney Smith. This is a very interesting book because Jo Ellen Bogart wrote this book, but the words are actually a translation from an Irish poem that was written hundreds of years ago. Isn't that cool? That means this is older than anybody you've ever met by lots and lots. And do you know what a monk is? Let's see. A monk is somebody who used to write and illustrate in books before everybody could read them, where everybody could write them. And there was no typing and there was no printing, so they had to do it with their hands. And it was so important because not everybody could read and not everybody could write. So if the monks didn't do that, we would have lost all of the things that had been written down because nobody would have them, including this book. Somewhere a monk wrote this down with his hands. Wild. It's called Pangur Bán. Look, it's starting. Look at that. That's the beginning. It starts with no words at all. The white cat is just climbing in a window, and he's going down a beautiful hallway. He's creeping quietly in the night. What's that? He sees a light under a door crack. Do you have a cat at home? I bet your cat does this. He's got his little paw under the door and he says, "Let me in." I, monk and scholar, share my room with my white cat Pangur by candles light late into the night. We work each at a special trade. The monk's trade is writing. Do you see what the cat's trade is? Catching mice. Far more than any fame, I enjoy the peaceful pursuit of knowledge. I treasure the wealth to be found in my books. Pangur has his own pursuit, his game of chase and catch. The silent hunter, he sits and stares at the wall. He studies the hole that leads to the mouse's home. I love that picture. It's so cute. My own eyes, older and less bright than his, study my manuscript, hunting for meaning. Whoa, that is a big word. Manuscript. It just means book. Look at that. His book has really pretty pictures. Picture of Pangur right there. Oh, so many pictures. Each page is a challenge. Pangur does not disturb me at my work, and I do not disturb him at his. We are each content with all we need to entertain us. What's that? Pangur is a moth. Ours is a happy tale. We love a happy tale here at the friendly little library. When a mouse appears, Pangur snares it with his needle claws. He feels joy at catching his prey. I feel joy as I find at last the answer to my puzzle. In our tiny home, Pangur finds his mouse. And I find the light in the darkness. The picture is so beautiful. Wow, Sunshines. That story was written over 1,000 years ago, and they put that in a book so we could enjoy it. I really liked reading it with you. I hope you had fun too.